What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Sam Mario Sports Network. Now, this video is going to be very short. I'm feeling a lot better today, but I haven't had time to really record any videos today because I've been, well, I've watched I've watched a lot of Call of Duty today. If anyone here watches any Call of Duty, blah, 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 whatever like that, I have been a fan of Kozdoff and his videos for a long time, and so I was a fan of Nate Shot, and then once, I was like a TK and kind of like an Optic fan, whatever like that. If you don't watch COD, then this isn't, you don't even care about this. But you know, either way, I became like a really big TK fan because I followed Sharp, Ham, freaking Chaos when he joined Gone, and mostly like Cos, and I always loved like the Sharpeisha and Kozdoff videos basically, and that shit was freaking dope. So like I loved that. It was fun, and they were never able to win. It was always really bad placings for a long time. I mean, they came in second place for a long time, and then once it went to like the jetpack stuff, it was bad placings. But finally, man, they've won back-to-back Call of Duty events, and so I have just been enjoying that. And I've watched a lot of football this weekend. I have watched every single football game this weekend, and dude, I gotta say, those football games this weekend, I mean, the playoffs so far have just been outstanding. I mean, the finish to today's game with the Vikings and the Saints, I mean, I thought this was a Saints win. And oh my God, just what a freaking, I couldn't believe it. And then the Jaguars game, I mean, look, I knew the Jags were going to win, but the Jaguars absolutely just demolished the Steelers. And then the Titans game, I mean, there were some bad calls here and there, but that was still a good game, even though the Patriots blew them out. And then the freaking, dude, there's been so many good games. Falcons, Eagles, I wasn't able to watch that one. But I mean, I heard good things about that. So now, I mean, just think about this. We have Eagles against the Vikings to go to the Super Bowl. If the Vikings win, they'll be the first team ever to play in a hosted Super Bowl, which, dude, imagine the home field advantage Vikings would have there. And then you have the Jaguars against the Patriots where, pretty much everybody in sports right now, even Patriots fans, are saying that they didn't want this matchup because the Jaguars defense is just that good. And look, Brady is Brady, but they haven't been that good offensively this season. And their defense isn't that. I mean, look, they have Dion Lewis on offense, and him and James White are a huge duo. If the Patriots don't sign or franchise tag or do something with Dion Lewis, I mean, I will take him in Miami. That dude is something else in terms of talent. But I mean, the Jaguars against the Patriots in Foxborough. I mean, and I said, that the Jags wouldn't make it that far, that I thought they would lose pretty easily, even though they had a really good defense. I thought they would go as far as Blake Bortles had taken them. And look, Bortles had a couple bad plays against the Bills, but today he was very good. They kept trying to say, oh, well, you know what? Once, he doesn't have Fournette, he starts to fall off. And they lost Fournette, and he made a couple really, really, really big throws. I mean, Bortles was coming on nice. Yeldon stepped in perfectly for Fournette when he left. I mean, the receivers are making great catches. The offensive line, it seems like it's just plug and play right there. And then just that defense. I mean, to think that they got Marcel Darius, Malik Jackson, and Calais Campbell. They moved Calais Campbell to end. They have Yannick Ngakoue, Dante Fowler Jr., Miles Jack, Paul Posluszky, Telvin Smith, and then the fact that, everyone was like, oh, AJ Boye, another bad signing by a bad team. Y'all, you got to think, this is Tom Coughlin, man. Tom Coughlin knows how to build teams, and Tom Coughlin, look, yeah, he's not the general manager, but obviously he has a say in a lot of these, and just, you got to give it up for Tom Coughlin. Either way, man, great showing by these guys. I will have a follow-up to the Dolphins, I guess you could say, draft videos, because I'm going to have a list of the top 10 people I would like at 11 if they stay there. That should go up tomorrow because I do get home early tomorrow because there's no school. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. And as always, have a great night and peace.